Hey guys, and welcome to Everything But Apex podcast, episode 2. I'm here with Aham
Hello.
and Jake.
Hello, senor.
Alright then. So, season 4's just, well, been out for about a week or something now. Why?
Longer than a week now.
Yeah, it's about 2 weeks. 2 weeks or something? I don't know. But, had enough time to just test it, have your own thoughts and opinions. What are you two saying?
Yeah, it's better. A lot better. I love it.
Fair enough opinion, Aham?
Yeah, I think this is a really good season. I love it.
Yes.
Better than anything else.
Yeah, alright.
Season, I mean,
Yeah, so much content and stuff already. You know, the Revenant tease.
yeah.
Oh, that was brilliant. Well, my opinion, the biggest change this season has always probably been like the map. You know, Harvester,
Oh yeah.
Capital City's been removed. It's now Fragment East and Fragment West.
That's mad.
Big changes. Like that's a really popular destination, and it's thrown a lot of people off. What do you two think to it? Like Fragment East and West? Do you like that, or are you more Capital?
Prefer it.
Prefer
No, I
it.
prefer it. It's much better. It's always
Yeah,
been.
I think I prefer it as
Capital's
well.
always been. It's just a shit area. It's good for fighting, but like, if you want to get away or like ducky dive into something cover, you just can't.
It's every time you
Because half
turn
the
a
time you
corner.
go, there's another team.
Yeah, so half the
It's
server
such
wants
a
it.
clunked area. It's such a clunked area. Literally, you cannot see anything around it. But now there's a lot more open. You can see a lot more around you.
I think that's more of like,
Yeah, very
I
true.
don't think that's the map's fault, I think that's more of like the players and, you know, dropping there. So, half the lobby drops there 9 times out of 10. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's very close quarters, very Skull Town kind of like. You drop there if you want to get
Yeah.
into an instant fight. You don't drop there if you want to play for
Yeah,
long.
and after that you get fucking shafted.
You only drop there if you want to get into a quick fight or you're just a really good player.
Yeah.
Basically.
Oh,
It's
you've got Deathwish.
yeah, like,
Or you can have like a quick game.
yeah,
You just
or-
want to die quick, get over and done with. Get over
yeah, exactly. You just want to get in there and do a challenge or something.
Yeah.
It stops suicide.
But what is it about Fragment East and West that you like so much?
I like the broken bits. I don't know why. I feel like you can easily hide in it.
What you
It's a
like?
lot more
though?
Some
separated.
broken bit. You can escape from fights if you get in third party.
Right,
or
sure, if
whatever.
you can.
I don't know how I feel about it though. I don't know if I like it as much. Those lava things are what put me off.
Yeah, but they're
Like-
easy to
Oh, yeah.
avoid.
Yeah, they're easy to avoid,
It's be
but
a
they're just
retard to land into it.
well, they're just tedious though. Like, oh, I have to run right. It's like, do you know on Black Ops 2 Zombies, like the town map? That's
Yeah.
that's what it reminds me of. They're just tedious and just cause unnecessary damage.
Well, that's only if you go into it.
Oh yeah, like
Big
they're easy
hole
to.
in the ground, and you're not going to go into it, are you? Well, you have to be a retard to do it, or if you're just trying to get away from someone quick.
Yeah, it's like they're easy to avoid, but I'd rather not have to. Like, it's just a bit annoying. I mean, some people probably like
what
them,
you
think they're great, but in my opinion, I'm not a big fan. But it is what it is, and it's part of the map now.
There's not much you can do now, mate.
Well, with
Probably
like,
changed.
Capital not being a thing anymore, like,
Well, it's still
Yeah.
a thing, it's just it's broken into 2 bits.
yeah, it's not as. But what I mean, trying to say is like, it's not as popular as it used to be. So a lot more places have been dropped now. Like, there's a lot more variety in where to go. If you know what I mean.
Well,
Like,
there's mainly just train yard people going out.
yeah, yeah, it's there now, and there's like Skyhook and stuff
Oh,
like
yeah.
the more
I don't-
popular
I don't like
hotspots.
Trinidad.
Train yard is dreadful. Train yard is the new capital. If you want to go there, you've got Deathwish.
It's either like Train Yard or Capital. Train Yard Capital, or Train Yard Skyhook you want to go, just to get into a fight. But Harvester, no, that's a big thing though. That replaced, was it Fuel Depot that replaced, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed Fuel Depot, that was fun.
I don't like Harvester. It's too big.
For someone who said he likes the
Too
new
rare,
changes,
spread out.
You're saying
Yeah,
you
sorry?
don't like... For someone who's saying he's like this new
Oh, yeah.
season, you don't... You're not green.
I like the
new
new
season.
but I just don't like.
I like
Yeah.
I like Harvester. I just wish the loot wasn't spread out so much.
I like Harvester. I think I really like it, honestly. It's a bit. I haven't dropped there enough to learn the map layout properly yet, but it's fun.
Oh, I've already learned the layout now of it, but
Yeah,
it's just annoying because you've got to go so far away to get any loot.
Oh, it's all
Spread
spread
the loot
out.
out so
Yeah,
much.
that's the only reason I hate it.
Yeah, it's just such a big area, and it's very open, and then you get the really tight corridors where you can get choked in really easily.
Oh,
It's very-
don't get me started on that.
Yeah,
I just
fun
don't
stories.
Like, you know where you go through like the tunnels and then you've got like an upstairs bit?
yeah, those
Yeah, at the
things.
sides. That upstairs bit, that pisses me off because if somebody's up there and you're stuck and there's no one behind you, I'm talking about like because it happened to me, you just can't do anything because you're always getting shot at.
Yeah, and then you get
There's
trapped.
no way you can get up and then shoot at the same time.
Mm. It's just a tedious area to be in.
What do you guys think about the new gun?
The new Sentinel, another new sniper. Which we needed
Yeah.
more of them, didn't we?
Of course we did.
But, of course, it's already like, well, they've made it into its own class now, haven't they? Like sniper ammo and
Yeah,
stuff.
they took the G7 out of it and then they've made it to its own class.
Well,
It's its
fu-
own class anyway, but they've gave it its own
Yeah.
ammo type.
yeah, that's it. Before we
Which don't
talk about
really
the
make
Sentinel
sense.
itself, like, what do you two think of that? Like-
You know what, I did have bad negative things towards it, but now I love it. I found I had a few snipes with it when I've used it properly. I gave it a chance and
Can't
It's amazing.
judge a book.
yeah, exactly.
That's
Can't
fine.
give a book, that's what- Yeah, thanks for joking.
That's the only one that used it when it first came out and I absolutely adored it.
I know, like, a lot of pros and stuff like use it, so it's obviously like a really viable gun. And
It's because it's got such a quick, like, aim down sight. So, like, pretty much as soon as you see one, you can just aim and it'll be
yeah,
pretty much there straight away. And it's really accurate. That's
I
not to
think-
say the word, I can't say it.
accurate.
Yeah, don't even forget I ain't said it.
You know,
Pretty much where you fucking aim, you're gonna hit. Even at long distance.
I think the thing that makes it like arguably like the best sniper is the what are the thing? No, not disputers. I forgot what they're called. Disruptor.
yes.
Disruptor rounds. That's it. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's it, yeah.
Yeah. How you can just
And
it takes a battery, yeah, but you can just like one tap at someone's shield and that's it.
And if
I think-
you've got blood, you can deal damage to them as well. So you
Yeah.
can technically one-shot someone.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it does. I think that's what separates it from like, the longbow or something, just like that, and the increased damage. I think that's why it's so
Yeah.
popular, and you know the extra range you get
That's
on it
why
and
it's
stuff.
so much better.
It's like a bolt action, it's different. In a way, like,
Yeah,
I know it's kind of similar, but then, I don't know, it's just, it feels different. And I'm not a
Bolt
sniper in person, but I like it, yeah.
well, I think it's definitely better. I think it's more useful on this map than it was like the old World's Edge with all the map changes.
Oh,
Oh yeah, it would be useless if you won.
Yeah, no,
Even though
you won't be able.
it's still very similar, but there's still elements of it to make it easier to use it. You can use
Especially,
it close and far range.
I think it's more useful in Fragment East and West than it was in Capital, with it being like a much
Oh, yeah,
flatter
definitely.
area.
It's a lot more open as well.
Yeah,
That's
and
why I
there's-
always sort of do a 4x8 on it, because you've still got the 4 times, which is still fairly close. Obviously not amazingly close, but that's still mid-range, and you've got the long range to it as well. And because the
Yeah.
bullet drop is so little, you can
Mm,
hit people from vast fucking distance with it.
that's what I mean. So it's a viable sniper. It's probably the most used so far this season, as far as I've seen. It's before I'd never see one, but now enough every
Don't
fight
see
you get
a triple
into.
Don't see a longbow.
No,
If you see a sniper, it's usually the Sentinel being used.
nobody's used a charge rifle since the beginning of the season. So yeah, it's usually a
Since
Sentinel.
we considered last season, mate, when you won about.
That's what I meant. So I mean, it's definitely changed the game. Like, well, not changed the game, but it's given another alleyway to how you can play the game.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so now you can actually play with the sniper.
Especially with how the map's changed.
Yeah. But probably the most talked about, hyped thing for this season was definitely Revenant, 100%.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh, how they baited like 99% of like the fan base into thinking Forge was coming. And then just Uno reversed us.
It kind of makes sense though, because I just couldn't figure out what Forge could be able to do. It's like his abilities.
Oh, yeah, like, obviously, like the super smart people like us, like the people like invested in the game, knew that Forge isn't coming. Like, we figured out as soon as they
We guessed
said it.
pretty much.
I was like 95% sure, because there was no.
So many hints into it.
Yeah, there's like no reason why it should have been Forge, and like, that's what I said. Like 95% of the people got baited, but if you put some thought into it, it was really obvious at the time. So have you two even used him like properly? Like, what are your thoughts on him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've used him quite a lot of times.
I'd probably
Yeah,
say you've
yeah.
used him the most.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Out of us.
do you've used him the most.
Mm. Yeah, so you've got the
Right.
best opinion on him then. So what do you think?
My opinion on him, I think he's good, but it just got boring really quick. No, this is like quite bad to say, but like because he's new, but I'm just not used to him. I kind of like, as much as I like new characters, I'm just trying to think of how to word it properly.
Yeah.
I kind of just prefer the old because none of his abilities really matter to me. Like the thing he throws, the normal one, the one that
Silence thing.
Silence, yeah. That does 10 damage, and to me that's just useless. Because barely, to me, I barely see people use their abilities anyway mid-fights when you're really close. Like it's rare. Other than obviously if you're playing like against Gibby or something like that.
Oh.
Like he can't throw his shield down, but it's just such a weak ability. I don't know.
He definitely
His
needs a
other
buff.
ability, I don't like it. Yeah, he definitely does. His other, what's it called?
The Death Totem.
No, not Totem, the
Ultimate.
That was, that's also boring. I just don't like how...
It's
got,
useful,
like,
but it just needs to be implemented correctly.
Yeah.
So do you
But
think
I
his
like that he returns back with 1 health. I don't know. That's
so
just
do
my
you
opinion.
think his abilities are good? They're just underpowered at the minute.
Yes.
so, yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Right.
Disabling enemy stuff is really good,
Yeah, it's good,
but
but
it's just... I just don't find it useful.
yeah, you have to
It's
do
the
it.
same way.
You have to do it before a fight. That's probably where it's most effective. Like for you.
Yeah,
Yeah, if
exactly.
you do it before a fight, you're sorted.
But even
if you're trying to do it mid-fight, you're just going to screw yourself and your team.
But even at that point, if you do it before the fight, like, if you miss them, because there's such a short,
I was
like,
just gonna
radius.
say, it's such a short radius of where you can hit,
Hmm.
and it's
Yeah.
like you can easily see it, so it's not like something that you can like not avoid.
Easily
You
avoid.
can easily avoid. Yeah.
I know you can walk. Yeah,
So
you
you
can
see it,
walk
so you
into
see
it and it still works, but it's so bright and you're not going to do that.
Yeah, you can just see it and be like, oh fuck that, I'm not going in there. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna touch it. Am I done?
Hmm. So if you're going to add a change to it, what would it be? Like bigger radius or something?
I'd say make it do like 50 damage. 50 damage isn't much if you think about it.
Well,
It's a bit stupid.
yeah, that's like a half your shield. I'd say 25. Yeah.
Purple shield does, yeah.
Yeah, 25 sounds fair. Like, yes. Oh, do you mean if it only does damage to shield? Is that what you mean? So
I mean,
if it was going to do.
That's still broken.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I was just trying to figure out what Ahab meant. So.
yeah, because like if you think about his totem, it gets damaged when you use it. Only your no, never mind. Only your health goes. No, I was
Yeah.
thinking opposite.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if it works for health, that would be perfect.
But,
Like if you could like take like 25 damage off your health,
Yeah,
If you
if
got
inst-
even if they
Yeah, I
have
think if it was going to be done, if it was going to be blocked, it'd have a radius and it'd do a slightly bit more damage. So closer you are to it,
yeah, that's a
direct
good
hit,
idea.
it should do more damage.
Oh,
But if you're further away from it,
like
it should do
like
less.
Caustic's trap. You know how it like slowly does 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 12, whatever.
Yeah,
You should have it like that, where it
It's
slowly
like a
damages
thermite.
people.
yeah,
Yeah, like a thermite.
damage over time kind of
Obviously,
thing.
You know, being in a way that it's suitable for an ability.
Yeah, something that's fair. So the max it can do is like 25. So it's not instant, but it does it over time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like it'd be fair. Well, what about his death totem then? Like his ultimate? Like, I've got mixed feelings on that really.
Yeah, I'm just okay with it. The
Just
distance
okay.
should be a bit taller as well if you want to go from one building to another.
Oh
you have to
yeah,
have enough distance.
yeah. The range on it is abysmal. You can move like 10 meters or something, then you're out of range, and by the time you've
That's it,
realised
yeah.
you're dead.
Yeah, exactly.
'Cause it takes your like, if you go out, it takes your health as well. So you just kind
Yeah,
of
you only get damage from your health. You come back with 1 HP and all your shields. But think about it: if you have like grey shields, or if you have
Yeah.
no shields at all,
yeah,
you
and
respawn
then
back with 1 HP and then you're fucked.
if they put a caustic trap on that as well, like if a team finds it,
Oh,
puts
yeah,
a caustic,
no.
then you're
I
getting
just realised that is
broken.
if there's a caustic trap.
Yeah, it does your health instead of shields, doesn't it? The caustic trap, so you come back with 1 HP, you're dead.
Oh,
Like-
shit, yeah.
So they need to do something. At the minute, I can't think of anything they could do to make it balanced and like make it better, but keep it balanced. Like, have you got any ideas, or you dry?
Keep it balanced. I don't know, Jake. Do you have anything?
Literally, I don't see a way they can improve it.
That's what I mean. Just can't think of anything.
I think it's literally just making the area slightly bigger that you can move around, and it's big as it is, but
It needs
I
to
think
be
it needs to
bigger. Maybe increase like the time that you're in death protection for as well.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And I
Yeah,
also
'cause you only
think,
get to use it once as well.
Yeah,
like,
and you only get it for like 30 seconds or something as well.
if that, it's more or less. I'm pretty sure it's less.
Um,
If they could add like an extra, I'm gonna say like, I'm gonna try and stand this right as well. Like if you get shields and health, if they add like just 1 bar, and whenever that goes, whenever you get killed, like let's say like 150 HP. And
Yeah.
As soon as you shoot, you come back to normal with your full health and shield. Originally, that would have been good rather than wasting your actual health.
yeah, it's you're sacrificing like 99 health.
Yeah, because that's just pretty useless.
Mm. Yeah, they need to do something. Something will be done. Hopefully, it's just
Yeah.
his abilities on paper sound really good, but they're not done well enough.
Yeah, they're not implemented well enough, as
Yeah,
Jake
yeah,
I think said or something.
yeah. He needs a. If he gets a buff or something from like some of the ideas we've come up with, then he'll be really, really good. Be the most powerful new one so far. But just getting to that point.
I think it's people just need to figure out how to use it properly.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, true. It's gonna take a while.
Play it.
It's gonna need a while before people can use him in like
the professional ranked
games,
and
like
stuff.
scrims and shit, like the global series.
That's even if, like, I think out of the new people, like, he's one of the only ones that can actually break into, like, the top 4 at the minute.
Yeah, because right now it's just dominated by Pathfinder, Gibby, Wraith,
Wraith
and
and
Watson.
Yeah, it's like, no one else comes close. Like, you find the occasional other character, but nine times out of 10 it's them.
But yeah, out of pretty much all the time it's them 4 that are just dominating the scene.
But as far, yeah, he's the only one that so far can break into that big 4, shake things up. And if the pros start to use him, and then the casual players will see it, and then they'll use him, and it'll create like a domino effect, and
Oh yeah.
Well, it's just-
a lot more useful.
it's just getting to that point.
Right. So also within the new season, with everything that we got, there's also the split now that's been added. That's basically where it splits up ranked rather than having one full ranked series between one season. They split it for a month and a half each. So you have two splits, one on Kings Canyon and one on Wells Edge. What do you guys think about that one?
I can't wait to return to Kings Canyon. That's just it. I just want to go back.
I'm interested in which map they're going to use for it.
I think they'll just make a whole new
Yeah, I
one.
was just gonna say, do you guys think they're gonna bring us to back, like when the Kings Canyon comes back? Do you think multiplayer will go back as well, like normal mode? Not even like
what-
aside. Does that make sense?
No.
Multiplayer? What
Okay.
do you mean?
Like, you know, normal Apex.
Oh, so like non-ranked games, you think
Yeah.
they'll use the map? No, I don't think they'll use the non-ranked ones.
Do you think also the non-ranked games will have World's Edge? Not World's Edge, Kings Canyon?
Yeah, on World's Edge, I don't think they'll change both of them.
Oh, you don't think?
Nah.
I'm confused on what you mean.
So you know we'll go to Kings Canyon for ranked
Yeah,
in a month and a half.
yeah.
Do you think that the map for normal non-ranked games will also change?
Oh, yeah. They'll have just one map for ranked and casual.
No, I don't think they will.
That only makes sense. They'll do it that way. I don't see why they'd make two maps.
I think it's two separate ones. I think one of the normal one will be Kings Canyon, because I don't think they'll put so much effort into the map just to get rid of it halfway through. I think they'll just keep the ranked one on Kings Canyon.
Do you think any changes are going to come? Like, which Kings Canyon do you think we're getting? Like, pre-season one
I'm
or
hoping it's
season
the
one?
original one.
Dark. The
I'm
nighttime
hoping
one.
it's the original one.
If it's dark, I'm going to be mad. I don't want to play dark anymore.
Why?
It's just
I'm
not
getting
as
bored
fun.
of that one.
It's just not the same.
Getting bored of that one, and I'm getting bored of season 2's one as well.
Oh shit! Yeah,
I want the
forgot we got it
original
back in season
Kings.
Like, in my opinion, I think it's going to be like the original one, but there'll still be some changes.
I want Bridges back. That's the main thing. I want Bridges back.
I love
I think it's
Bridges.
gonna be back like normal.
Like pre-season one,
Like
like the
every week.
first. Yeah, back in day.
No Void Walker, no Octane Gauntlet, no containment, no fucking pit or
Cage.
tower, whatever the fuck it was called, cage, whatever they are, that shit. It's the OG stuff.
Yeah, back to
Skull
square
Tower,
one. Oh,
Bridges, Bunker.
bunker. They're the big three. If you didn't drop at any of them, you're weird.
I miss Bunker, bro.
Oh, that's why I became a
I miss
caustic main.
Bridges, I want Bridges back. I can barely remember Bridges and it's
I don't
so
even
annoying.
remember what Bridges is.
Nobody
It's a
did,
secret
but
bridge
we all love it.
where- Yeah. I love it. It's literally
But
a big
nobody
bridge and
knows what it
bridges
is.
above it. There's that little building underneath the bridge. It was so good.
It's.
So
Oh,
good.
I'm trying to think of an area that's near it. It's near caves, like,
Yeah, near the caves, near market.
yeah, around that area.
Yeah, I don't know.
Where the
Alright,
where the
I-
cage is now.
It's been too
It's-
long.
yeah.
It's been
Cages
two
now.
seasons.
You forget he
Where
didn't
the
play
caves
dark
now?
mode, so he doesn't.
I
He
don't
can't remember.
I don't remember where caves are.
No, Aham did play Dark Mode because he's got all the Halloween skins.
No, he didn't play the recent.
original one.
He didn't play like
Yeah,
the
I didn't
recent
play it on
dark
the-
mode
on the recent one, yeah.
when they brought out
Oh, did
the
you not?
Pathfinder things.
No, I missed most of the events in the recent ones.
Oh, the Grand Sonora event.
Yeah.
He did say that in episode 1. Remember?
Yeah, I don't really know. I haven't
Yeah,
watched that thing all the way through yet, mate.
just trying to shout out our first video. So you want to watch that one? Go watch it, please. Thanks. I actually forgot they added a new place, didn't they? Like another. Like it's obviously not that impressive if I forgot. It's like, have you two ever been to Survey Camp?
Yeah. I
Oh
forgot
yeah,
about that.
I've been there once.
Yeah.
Realistically, who the fuck goes there?
It's in like the top
Alright,
right
that's
corner of the
actually pretty
map.
good.
It's a good place, yeah, but it's in the top right corner of the map. Like, hardly where anyone
Just no
drops.
one goes there.
Like, you get some good loot there. It's like I think it's like a purple drop place, but just you don't see anyone up there. And it's got like the new weapon racks on there as well. So you
I
just
think it's just
don't.
because it's a place that wasn't needed.
Yes, I had no idea it was even added until I got an objective for it, like to land.
Did I?
So survey camp, what's that? What's survey camp?
Place for all beginners.
Yeah, I think that's why it's the main purpose with like the weapon racks and stuff. It's out of the way. Weapon racks, purple drop zone. It's like if you're new to the game, that's probably the ideal place.
Yeah, if you've never really played Apex before, it's probably one of the best places for you to drop.
I think that's probably the purpose of it, just to.
Yeah, just for the players.
Just fair enough, yeah.
It's the game.
If you two drop there, like, have you got any thoughts on it? Your opinion?
I think it's a pretty good place. It's good at loot spawning. I always found an R301 whenever I landed. Which is good because that gun is still OP, believe it or not.
You remember when it was really broken, like back in season 1, where it was like undoubtedly the best gun in the game?
I
think it is.
It's still one of the best guns, but it's not what it used to be. Like they've nerfed it and nerfed it and nerfed it to the point where it's a good gun, but it's not what it was. I've been watching like loads of like old footage and stuff, and they've been doing that to loads of guns. Like the Wingman used to be so much better than it was, and then the Peacekeeper's been obviously nerfed.
I think the OGs will remember the Wingman with 6 bullets.
Oh, do you remember Skull Piercer?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, you
Skull.
used to get on the wing.
Oh
Yeah. Yeah.
Does extra damage to the head.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It used to be lethal.
Do you still remember that, guys? Oh my
Yeah.
god.
It came out as purple at the
Yeah, I
beginning as
forgot.
well. It wasn't even a gold. That was a
I don't remember it being gold.
It was
Yeah.
broken when it first came out.
Yeah, it was purple, and then they changed it to gold because it was so, like, good. And people were complaining a lot, and then they just got rid of it. Like, there's no way to balance this properly. Just got rid of it. Never been seen since.
Which is a bit of a shame.
I think. Do you think they'll bring it back for season, like the split season for Kings Canyon?
No.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know why,
One thing
but
I would bring back is the dispute rounds.
they're not going to bring back disruptors. There's no chance.
That would be amazing now.
Be amazing, but I don't want to come up against that every game. I just want to play the game.
Make it a gold. Just bring out a gold alternator just for that.
Yeah, if they made a no, don't give it another alternator. Like if he could, he'd have his backpack full of alternators.
Yeah, literally.
He wouldn't even need bullets for them. He
Just
just
throw the alternators at them.
yeet an alternator at your skull. I'd hey, I'm into the make hey, I'm a legend.
You have an alternator. You have an alternator.
You should make a petition to bring back alternator disruptor rounds.
Even if they had it just to the RE45, just no, I don't want it back. I don't want them. I have nightmares thinking about them. I don't want them back.
I want them back.
Yeah,
Everyone used to run around with it, and now everyone runs around with R99.
Yeah, it's back then you had a choice. Back then you had a choice of an alternator with disruptors or R99, but now there's just an R99. So, suppose if they balanced it properly, I don't see why not.
Yeah, I guess.
It's
Yeah.
balanced probably, I guess so.
Like if it did
I
more,
don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon.
if it did more damage to shields, but like less to like flesh. Like
It does, that's what it did anyway, you muppet.
no, it didn't do less to flesh. It just did more to shields.
Yeah, it does did more to shield, but it still it did the base damage
It's
to...
basically the opposite of hammer points.
Yeah. So, oh yeah, I think
It's fucking shit.
that's why.
Hammer points are sick. On the P20.
You know, if you
Yes, it's fucking shit. Don't act like it's fucking dreadful, what you want about.
I suppose if you had disruptors back in the day, and you had a P2020 for hammer points, and then it was viable. You just
Oh
like.
yeah, you would have showed it for people.
I think that's why they had to get rid of it though, just because that combo was unfair.
It's insane.
I miss Kings Canyon. This whole thing's just been talking about Kings Canyon at this point.
Yeah, basically.
We're supposed to be talking about season 4, just reminiscing. It's just how good that Kings Canyon was though.
We should do this on a different We should
Yeah.
do this as a filler episode where we're talking
Yeah.
about shit that we missed and things we
Yeah.
want back in the game.
Just
Or
yeah,
things to be removed from the game.
yeah. So yeah, just look out for that one. It'll be out soon. That's actually a good idea. Yeah. So anyway, back to what we're supposed to be talking about. Season 4. They've made, in my opinion, a lot of unnecessary changes. Like get rid of turbocharger. They've made like energy weapons near enough useless at this point. Like, the two that remain.
Useless anyway.
Like, they're already bad to begin with, but now they're even more useless.
The Havoc is borderline shit now.
Like, yeah, especially because it's got no turbocharger now, and they've got rid of the mags. I mean, granted they've given every weapon like a purple mag for energy weapons, but
Fucking L-Star though pisses me off still to this fucking day.
I like what
One
they've.
fucking time. It's good. I'm glad they've done it. I'm glad they've changed
Yeah.
it from a fucking gold.
Because
But
it is a
give fucking
gold.
ammo when you pick the fucking thing up. I'm
Yes.
so pissed off to that. I should have fucking wiped out a squad. But I
What?
picked fucking. Right, literally, this guy was on like 1 HP. I go to switch a gun to get an L-Star, because I had no ammo with other guns. Pick up the L-Star thinking, oh, every gun you pick up has ammo in it. The fucking L-Star doesn't. So I thought even though it was ammo next to it, I went to go pick it up, it turned out my fucking bag was full. So when I went to go to shoot to someone, I was like, hang on, why am I not shooting? Look down, it's got no fucking ammo in it. Why? Why is there a gun with no fucking ammo in it? What's the point?
Technically, it can't reload,
Oh my god.
so makes a bit of
It
sense.
still should spawn with ammo in it, it's retarded.
Oh yeah, it makes no sense, but in a way it does, but in a way it doesn't. So
It doesn't. Stop trying to defend it, it's shit.
the
Well,
gun
no,
is.
it's good when you have ammo. The gun itself's good, but it's
Yeah.
shit that you don't spawn with ammo in it.
I think
fucking retard.
since it's not a gold gun, it's a good normal gun, but not a good gold gun.
It's retarded that it's an LMG as well. I don't get why it's an LMG, because it's just not.
The L-Star is an LMG?
Yeah, it's an LMG.
I thought
Yeah,
that
it's
made
an LMG.
sense. To me, this makes sense.
No, it's more of it's more of a submachine gun.
I think it just
It
looks
fires
too
quick,
big.
It's got shit range on it.
I can see
The only
why
reason
it is, and I
it's
see
an
why it isn't.
LMG The only reason why it's an LMG is because it's got stupid recoil on it.
And you can just have unlimited bullets in it, theoretically.
Yeah, but it's still retarded.
I think they did well with like swapping it with the devotion though, because the devotion was quite clearly more powerful. In
Oh,
the
yeah,
gold,
definitely.
the gold weapons are supposed to be like
That's
the
like
most
a
powerful.
charger on it anyway.
Even without it though, it's still better than the L-Star.
Yeah.
So I think they did well.
Pre-fired.
Oh yeah, obviously it still had its like, drawbacks, but I think they did well with it. I don't understand how that still has the turbocharger, but they don't keep it in the game. It's just a thing to pick up. I don't understand that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
I don't know why
it's
So
still
basic for this segment. Don't use energy weapons, they're fucking shit.
yeah. Just stay away from energy weapons. Like, the L-Star's good. Just pick up ammo for it. Just advice.
Yeah, don't think it spawns with ammo, because it fucking doesn't, so make sure you've got fucking room to pick up the ammo. Don't be like me.
I didn't know about this, but Ayan told us like there's Easter egg or something, isn't there, for Loba?
Yeah, there is whatever her name is, the girl from the trailer, the one with the wolf. Well, the one that got gifted the wolf, the little girl. She
Yeah.
has, well, a wolf has been spotted in Harvester. We don't actually have a clip of it because we didn't
Can't be
actually see it,
bothered.
but we saw it in videos. You can actually see a wolf, a black wolf, running around. Some people have reported that they can hear wolf noises, so howling or whatever. But yeah, you can see a wolf running, which gives us a hint. The wolf girl coming into the season, meaning we'll have like 2 legends a season, which I think is very mysterious and amazing. What do you think? Anyway,
Yeah.
guys, thank you so much for watching this podcast. This is episode 2 from Everything About Apex. I'm Aham, Karen,
Hello.
and Jake. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed, if you did, please drop that like button, drop that subscribe button. Let us know down in the comments below what you guys want us to talk about next. Any challenges, any things we've missed out, and what your opinions are on Season 4 of Apex Legends. Yeah, thanks guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.